And for Naga, we have a Kalista, Thresh, and Sejuani bans.
Yeah, we've seen Daigo in a very effective Azir, no?
Yeah.
In the previous split, in the spring split.
Yes, and it's an interesting champion kasi Azir is one of those champions that even the pros have a hard time using. You know, it's a Azir is a mechanically dependent champion. That you definitely need to understand the champion before playing him. Like what are the pros and cons, and how to play him in those team fights, how to position, especially kasi Azir needs to be positioned well in order for you to maximize his potential as an AP caster.
Yes, and actually, when you look at the bans ng Naga Esports, the Kalista and the Thresh, I remember this flashback nung nandito pa si Pinoy. Yung nagtanong ako, ano yung pinaka nakakatakot na duo bot? And sinabi niya, Thresh Kalista. So siguro they have seen Pacific Esports do this combo and probably have done it effectively, and that's why they have banned the duo bot.
Yeah, so I think also Ido has a potential in using champions that have hooks, diba?
Oh yeah, I remember.
The hooker champions. The hooker champions. So Blitzcrank, Thresh.
Maybe, Nautilus?
Yeah, maybe Nautilus. Yeah. So we can see that Pacific first pick Gragas, which is quite an understandable pick since Gragas is really one of those champions in the meta as we have been discussing earlier. And for Naga, they have Nunu and Lucian. Yeah, Lucian again, a surprising first pick.
Yeah, the previous game, diba, first pick Lucian din, diba?
Yeah.
Infused.
I've been reading through, I just remembered, maybe the reason why Lucian is first pick right now, because other AD carries have been nerfed like Jinx and Graves, because Graves was nerfed as well as Jinx in the 5.8 patch where the Super Mega Death Rocket's damage was drastically reduced. As you know, kapag mas maikli yung range. And Graves' bunkshot was also nerfed.
Yeah, the farther you are, the lesser damage you deal with.
Yeah, and the more bullets that they hit you. Parang nag-decrease yung multiplier ng damage.
Yes.
So I think maybe Lucian is one of the more viable AD carry picks as of the moment.
Yes.
And which we saw earlier dun sa Infuse
matches. It really worked effectively sa Infuse kanina. Ang ganda tingnan. And very safe positioning yung ginagawa pa naman ni... I think, sino nga yung ADC na...
JRM?
JRM? Yeah, JRM. So, what do you think about Tristana? I mean, I've seen Tristana in a couple of, diba, pro sa international, pero doesn't work so well right now in the current meta. Why do you think that is?
Because, as we all know, we have been discussing this repeatedly since last split, that after Tristana's rework, yung power niya dun sa endgame was diminished by so much.
Yeah.
Kasi ang parang goal is to transfer the power into sieging instead of just being a hyper carry.
Yeah.
Instead of being just a one-dimensional champion. So, I think the curve right now is like a bell curve na Tristana has a really powerful early game because of the new mechanic of his E ability.
Yes.
And as well as yung kanyang ultimate, it coordinates well as of the moment. Plus, yung kanyang, yung mid-game niya, it's lackluster as of the moment. Kasi, nagpa-fall off yung damage niya. Diba, majority ng damage niya from the early game is gone by the mid-game. Kasi nga, diba, yung scaling.
Yes.
That's the problem. And then after that, that was the old Tristana.
That was
the old Tristana. I think, it's a steady curve from the early game, so it's a bit high in the early game. Then it drastically falls off by the end game.
Yeah.
I think that's what
I wanted to. I think mid game, early to mid Tristana.
Yeah, early to mid Tristana, and then late game she falls off by a bit as compared to other AD carries.
Wasn't she slightly buffed, like on the 5.9 patch?
Yeah, I think she was slightly buffed because I think the damage percentage increase per hit with when the mine is attached to a champion increases by I think 5%. It increased by I think 5% per hit. Yeah. Oh no, 5% all in all. I'm not sure. Yeah,
we'll check that out.
It increased. It increased.
But it increased.
Yeah.
But I want to point out then the pick of Naga Esports for their support is, I think, the best champion of NIP, right?
Yeah,
it's Morgana. That's his best pick. And also, what do you think about the Zed? Diba we're at the 5.9 and the nerf of the 1 second.
Yeah, the 5.9 notorious nerf.
Yeah, a lot of Zed users were like,
because of that reduced capability of
making faker plays.
Making faker plays, exactly. So meron tayong 1 second cooldown dun sa reactivation nung death mark niya with that para exchange position. So I think ginawa yun to reduce yung parang mobility ni Zed. Kasi si Zed can burst down anyone. So right now, the Death Mark is for the sole purpose of killing somebody na parang straight up.
Yes.
Instead of being also doubling as an escape mechanism. Well, it can still serve as an escape mechanism, pero binawasan yung leeway,
Yeah.
the window of opportunity for doing that.
Yeah, and outplays will be quite, be harder to do.
Yeah, but then they switched at the last minute
Yeah, it's not
for
as
an Oriana. So I think it would be an Oriana Hecarim combination. So the horse and the ball.
Oh, yeah, that would be really interesting later to see.
Yeah, if how they could connect with the combination.
Yes, and anyway, since the last champion has been locked, the forums are now open. So, guys who are watching, go ahead on to the Facebook page of the Pro Gaming Series and fill out that form and see kung sino ang panalo, Pacific Esports or Naga. Who are you voting for, depending on the champion picks or based kung sino talaga yung fanboy, fangirl nyo, diba?
Yeah. Okay, so I would also like to discuss yung picks from both sides of the table. So we have for Pacific a Maokai top lane as compared to a Hecarim top lane. So it would be Hecarim versus Maokai in that top lane. And in terms of laning, I think Hecarim would have the upper hand.
Yes.
But then Pacific's jungler is a Gragas as compared to Naga's Nunu. So the focus would be, I think Naga would be trying to control vision over the jungle of Pacific. And kasi 'di ba, walang teleport si Sentier as a Hecarim. So I think mas maganda yung chances na makagank si Skill sa top lane.
Wait, walang flash.
Walang flash, yeah. Walang flash.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Wheel.
What?
So ayun, may lockdown sila with Maokai and Gragas.
Yeah.
So when Pacific Skill tries to gank top lane, I think the goal for Zed is to, ward up the jungle. Kasi as a Nunu, I'm assuming he's gonna wear a Sightstone.
Yeah.
As a utility
Parang
jungler.
it's like a given for a Nunu to wear a Sightstone.
Yeah, so it would be a Rangers Trailblazer Cinderhulk plus a Sightstone for Nunu.
You think he's gonna like counter jungle?
Yeah, I think that's the goal. That's the plan.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So kasi Nunu is a champion that does not deal much damage. He's more of a utility support jungler as well as a tank. So I don't think they would be looking for early game fights. I think they would want to prolong this one into the late game, since they have a Nunu and they could blood boil this Lucian to maximize the damage output that Lucian deals. And looking at team compositions, I think it would be beneficial for them to drag this game longer. Kasi
that's for Naga.
Yeah, that's for Naga.
Okay.
Kasi yung team fight yung potential ng Pacific falls off. Kasi Gragas is a strong early gamer as well as a mid gamer, while Nunu is support to Lucian.
Yeah.
And Tristana falls off also in the late game. So yeah, mas magiging beneficial for Naga to drag this game.
Yeah, actually, there's a lot of protection kay Lucian. That they have the double shields come from Oriana and the Morgana.
Yeah.
The Nunu, as you have said, is a support.
Yeah.
And also, I would like to point out with Luxuria and with the Tristana, would able to proc the Braum stacks right away because diba meron siyang skill for attack speed.
Yeah. So maybe actually Idon's favorite champion, one of the support favorites of one of Idon's favorite support champions is Braum as well.
Ooh, okay. Aside from the hooker champ.
Yeah, aside from the hooker champ.
Hooker champ.
Yeah. So maybe skill shot based champions.
Okay.
Kasi diba Braum's
the Q, the R,
skill shot based.
the Fisher.
Yeah. So there. Also, yun, nakita natin si Oni with that Ziggs pick. Actually, Ziggs has been used by EasyHoon a couple of times in the MSI as well as in the LCK.
Yep.
And Ziggs is a medyo low mobility champion, but then once he has those items, as in sobrang sakit ng poke niya, and it's almost impossible to siege with the Ziggs on the other side.
Yeah, too much wave clear.
Yeah,
and especially if Ludens pa siya.
Yeah. As
You
well
think
as
go,
global
Ludens?
presence din eh.
Yeah.
Because of that ultimate, he can immediately and easily clear waves out of different lanes. So it would be harder, more difficult to split push as Naga.
Right.
Yeah.
The
So I think,
Mega Inferno Bomb.
I think what Naga plans to do here is to, aside from dragging this on in the late game, I think they ought to get picks because they have vision control because of the double Sightstone build. It still depends if Skill gets Sightstone for himself as well.
Yeah.
But then, looking at the lineup and assuming that Nunu builds a Sightstone, it would be a vision control game for Naga. and they're gonna be trying to get some picks because of that. Because if you have vision control, it would be easier to get picks because you have the position. You can gain the positional advantage.
Yes.
If you know where the opponent is.
Yeah.
And I think that's a game for them. And for Pacific, I think they ought to gank Sentier more and Oriana as well. Because Oriana does not have a reliable escape mechanism aside from her ultimate and the speed boost coming from her W and the flash.
Yes.
Yes. So it would be either in the top or the mid lane focus for Pacific right here.
So there you go. Those are the insights of GM Cairo about both team comps ng Pacific Esports and Naga Esports. But right now, welcome once again to the Pro Gaming Series 2015 Summer Split. And this is our second match for tonight.
Yes, second set of matches.
Yes. So yeah, let's do the lineup so far for the top lane of Pacific Esports. We have Jaspy with that Maokai, wow, brain lapse, whoop. And we have the Gragas in the jungle by skill, Oni with that Ziggs in the mid lane, and for the duo bot, Luxuria and Ito with a Tristana and the Braum.
And for the red side, we have Naga Esports. In the top lane, we have Senthier, we have Zen in that jungle as the Nunu, we have Daigo in that mid lane, Oriana, and in the bot lane, we have Cyrex and Neep with Lucian and Morgana.
Yeah, we'd like to point out that there are a couple of roster changes, just in case. Ooh, but wait a moment. They are aggressively approaching this jungle.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so Jaspy got caught by that dark line coming from Morgana, and they would be backing. So that's quite a ballsy move coming from Pacific. Even though they got spotted already, they still pushed through, going inside the deep jungle of Naga.
Yeah, for some deep wards.
Yeah.
Just as I was saying earlier, the roster changes from the previous spring split compared to the summer split. Ang nagbago sa Naga Esports is the jungle and the ADC, right?
Yeah. So Zen is actually the younger brother of Mineski Yume.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Cyrex is the former mid laner of IPTB. He went by the name Trace last split.
Oh, he's IPT Trace.
Yeah, he's IPT Trace. So he went to Naga after last split. And for Pacific, they actually got Jaspy. So I think they replaced, or maybe sub, I'm not sure, the top laner, the former top laner, I think it's Nids.
Yeah, I remember.
And they also changed their jungler. From Batum, they went to Skill. I think Skill also jungled for Wargas last season.
Last split?
Yeah, last split. Yeah, so we can see that the Skill decided to take this red buff right here, while Nunu decided to start on that top lane runs.
Yeah, I kinda wondered when did it all start, yung mga top laners starting with the Raptors.
Well, kasi, kapag actually, as a jungler, kapag na-clear mo lahat ng jungle camps, it turn into level 4. Magle-level 4 ka.
Yeah.
Like, level 4 without any additional experience. And I think yung clearing by the top laners nung Raptor camp is, it gives them the level 2 advantage. And that's big depending on the champion. Oh, an early ignite.
Nice.
Wow!
Wow, a flash body slam onto two people. Naga Neep is in big trouble and first blood goes to Braum. That was an amazing
get. Grabe, napaka-ballsy ng play na yon kasi they went all in.
Yes.
Like in a split second, they immediately nakita ko nagpapagad ng ignite si Ido kahit na parang wala pang follow-up coming from skill. Ang laki ng tiwala.
Yes.
Diba? Like, alam niya, napapasok yung skill.
Yeah.
Yung body slam ni skill.
Yes,
so,
parang sure, no?
Yeah. So, grabe, the trust coming from the team right there. And it was a nice team garnering them the first blood against Naga.
Yeah, great team coordination dito at the start of the game by Pacific Esports. And right now, they better be careful. Kasi, actually, natatakot talaga ako sa Gragas. Ang pangit na experience ko sa Gragas jungle. Like, oh my god.
Please do tell us more.
No, I don't want to tell you. Basta ang experience ko, it's like, I can't even finish my camp kasi nagagank. I need to counter gank. Parang ganon yung nangyari sa akin.
Well, actually, Gragas is supposed to have a fast
clear
speed.
Yeah.
Were you the one who was using Gragas?
No. The enemy was using Gragas and I was using Lee Sin. And I'm like, oh please let me finish my camp first.
So you're like pressured.
Yeah, I'm super pressured.
Because
because I can see him. I can see where he's going.
And you can't keep up.
Yeah, I can't keep up. Because he's done with his camp already. And I'm like, wait, I'm still finishing the Raptors, man.
Yeah, yun yung mga bagay na magandang pakikita. yung kanyang clear speed, yung kanyang CC, yung potential niya as a duelist also. Kasi, di ba, he has a dual capability coming from that W ability.
Yeah.
So, grabe, ang ganda lang na natutulong niya sa team early and mid game. Pero pagdating ng late game, he kind of falls off. That's the thing. Pero, you know, he still has that disengage coming from that explosive cast. So, it's a big help for your team, lalo na kung medyo lugi kayo in terms of positioning.
Yes. You're, parang placement thing?
Yeah. You're like
displacing. Yeah, gotcha. There we go. So, what do you think? I mean, Jaspi right now is obviously having trouble with his lane at the moment. Wow,
yeah.
An early Dragon from Pacific Esports. Nunu is very, very low, and that...
It was actually Nunu stepping for that early Dragon, but Pacific got hold of that, and they were able to contest that one. That's why Nunu was super low.
Whoa.
So he was trying to take that Dragon by himself, but then, you know, Pacific immediately reacted, and I think they know what's up. Because it's a Nunu jungle, and it's to be expected that he would be trying to take that early Dragon.
Wow. So, very, good plays coming in from Pacific Esports.
Yeah, good understanding of how these champions work, and you know, countering the playstyle that Naga is that Naga wants to implement in this game. Yeah, so that's an early lead for Pacific because they have that first dragon as well as the first blood.
Yeah, and to think na at 5.9 kaya nga in-increase yung damage ng dragon at early game was to prevent the early dragon.
Yeah, but Nunu has sustained.
Yeah.
He can do it.
Yun lang, no?
Yeah,
na-predict nila yun na
yeah.
he's still gonna attempt.
Yeah.
Great warding. Na-spot siya nun ng ward yung kalagay.
Yeah,
kanina.
they placed the ward across the wall. I think it's right here.
Yep.
Somewhere right there.
Yeah, a while ago.
So we can see that in the mid lane, it's quite equal actually. Oriana and Ziggs having almost no PGS. Tapos Oriana started to build that Chalice of Harmony while Ziggs built that Fiendish Phoenix. So that actually shows that Ziggs is going for a more offensive laning as compared to Oriana, who wants more sustain and more farm in the lane. Actually, it gives her more protection as well because she has that shield.
And the MR as well.
Yeah, and the MR as well. Chalice. I think that's that's better. That's better for her to take as compared to the Fiendish Codex. You know, I think she's gonna build an Athene's Grail, which was actually buffed in the previous patch, so it gives off an equal mana regeneration. Yeah, it's mana regeneration. Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, it gives the same mana regeneration as the Morellonomicon. So now, you can opt to take Morellonomicon or Athene's Unholy Grail as compared to last split, where everyone took Morellonomicon.
Oh, and hold on, God, here comes skill once again. Body slam hits the set here. He doesn't have flash, he has the ultimate, but that will not help him at all.
Yeah, sadly, the onslaught of shadows does not give him vulnerability.
Yeah.
So that was a nice play coming from Jaspi right there, abusing the fact that Sentier does not have flash.
Wow.
Yeah, so yun nga yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, no? Yung how skill should gank top lane more, should abuse the fact that, you know, Sentier does not have a flash.
Yeah, is it really normal for a Nunu to not have this much pressure on all the lanes right now?
Yeah, because Nunu is, you know, a counter jungler, and if he decides to build to focus on the consume rather than the snowball, then he's more of a counter jungler rather than a fighter. But then if he focuses on the snowball, then he's more of a ganker as compared to being a counter jungler. So let's check. Actually, we can check.
What's he maxing?
He's actually maxing consume, which means that he's focusing on controlling the map, gaining gold and vision advantage. So yeah, I think Naga is planning to drag this game until the late game where, you know, they can have a clear advantage because of the Lucian combination.
Yes, combination. I remember that video.
So yeah, that was actually intentional.
Oh.
To make you feel nostalgic.
Oh.
The combination.
The combination.
Yeah, it's actually Combo Nation.
Oh. Okay, Cairo.
The puns are almost horrible, but they're not. Almost.
Nice try.
I'm invoking the spirit of battle. Hi, Asurai.
Hi, Asurai. Reviewer.
So we can see here, Senti here building a shield, and wow, he activated that Ignite. Jasmine flashing over that wall.
Yeah, it's just a couple of summoner spell exchange.
Burning the summoner spells, and we can see that Naga, Senti here, and Jasmine still hasn't burned their teleports. No big plays coming. I don't think the Optical Shadow is now off cooldown. So maybe we can see a teleport.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Pero in terms of CS, all the things nothing.
Yeah. It's just that, you know, Pacific has that 2k, almost 2k gold advantage against Naga. That 2 kills.
Yeah, because of the ground.
Checking the ward coverage, so we can see that Pacific only has 2 vision wards right there placed in a strategic position. So, you know, standard ward positioning. And as for Naga, they have wards placed over that dragon area, knowing that dragon is almost respawning. So
yeah. Really nice deep ward though.
Yeah, this one is a really nice ward. But then I think they could do better because they now have 2 side stones. So I think they could do better in terms of vision. So.
Yeah, you're right about the part that they want to prolong the game. It's like they're just all playing safely. They're just reacting to what Pacific might do just in case. Pero for the past gank, they're quite unprepared, no?
Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah. But don't let it, you know, don't let it fester.
Yes.
I mean, do something about it. At least, you know, make an effort.
Oh, here we go. Oni will just escape from that with W, but they would like to pursue. Guess not. A teleport will come up from top. Dragos will bump into the Oriana. Top laners are teleporting, are present. A double land shockwave. Onslaught of the shadows will hit 2 people. And right now, pretty much everyone is low, especially Senti here, and he will die. Mega Inferno Bomb. And suddenly the party is in at mid lane. 2 members from Naga Esports are dead. And none from Pacific. Yeah,
that was a nice response coming from the bottom side of Pacific as well as the top laners. It's just that Naga can't really fight those battles right now. You know, Nunu does not deal any significant amount of damage to Pacific. And right now Pacific, after taking that first tier turret in the middle lane, they would now be taking this second dragon.
Wow! You know what? Naga can't trade anything for this.
Yeah, they can't trade anything because all of them went back base. They can't even trade turrets for this one. So that's like, you know, Pacific taking all the credit early game.
Yeah.
They're just taking control of this game so beautifully. Good counter engages and, you know, beautifully executed clashes.
Yeah, wow. Wala lang, parang nagulat ako. Parang everybody was there at the mid lane suddenly. It was just like 4 people. And then suddenly, from Pacific, 5 members.
Yeah. And yun nga, nakita talaga natin yung discrepancy as a jungler. Na, you know, if your team cannot handle the lanes early game, then it would be really difficult for him to counter jungle. Kasi one of the prerequisites as a Nunu jungle is that you pressure lanes. Na parang at least have 1 lane pressure.
Yeah.
Kasi, you know, if that lane would be the focus, then, you know, you can focus on ganking the other lane as well, other lanes, as well as counter jungling. But if there is no pressure coming from any of the lanes in the map, then, you know, Nunu's advantage or Nunu's strengths will have to be mitigated.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, that's what happens to Zen right now. This
no,
guy,
no
it's still
well.
0-0-0.
Yeah.
You know, 12 minutes, 30 minutes into the game, as compared to Skills 1-0-3 at this stage. And you know, Skills actually bought a Sightstone to counter Nunu's Sightstone, the extra vision coming from Nunu as well. So it's the vision battle is real.
Yeah, and look at him. He does have the vision and he does have the pressure. Like, how is Naga gonna, you know, come out from here?
Yeah, it's gonna be really difficult for them right now.
Yeah, especially Pacific got a really good start. Ooh, Skill's gonna bump into Neve. But nothing will happen there much, just exchanging a couple of skills.
Yeah, there was a ward near the dragon.
They're slowly peeping into Naga's jungle right at the moment.
So looks like Pacific is trying to press those turrets down. And you know, you see Luxuria just sieging this turret. Yun na nakita natin yung potential ni Tristana na if since she lost the late game hyper carry status, you know, it got transferred into the sieging potential of this AD carry. And you know, Pacific is capitalizing on that fact, and they're doing it well, so that you know, to prevent Naga to get their late game. And I think that's what they ought to do. They're doing what they need to do in order for them to gain an advantage and not go through the hell of a late game that Naga can bring.
Oh, there we go. And now a body slam, but a nice binding from Neep. Whew, keep them safe.
Yeah, so they burned the summoner spells, but it's alright. You know, they survived that one. They lost a turret though.
Yeah, I mean, no turrets taken from Naga as of this moment. Pacific are really playing their cards right.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, sitting at 50 minutes, it's a 4-0, 2 dragon advantage, 2 turret advantage, which brings us to the 4k gold lead that Pacific is enjoying right now. It looks bad for Naga.
Yeah, at the moment, yeah.
It's bad.
Okay. So, with the Orianna, we still haven't seen the combo that we were anticipating with the Hecarim and the ball shockwave thing.
Yeah, because Jaspy is not giving him space to you know, gank other lanes. Because if he decides to port or maybe go to the other lane, Jaspy just pressures him. You see, almost every time that we transfer the camera towards the top side of the map, Jaspy is always overextended. However, you know, Nunu's not there to gank him, and there's no pressure at all coming from Naga at this stage of the game. That's why Jaspy gets what he wants in that top lane.
Wow. Do they even see that the 2 bot laners are right there, camping that tribe rush? And Neep even went down. Like, he left. Oh, the explosive cast lands on the Cyrex. Will he be able to finish? Nope, they decide to turn back. Right now, he gets rooted. Outland and Shadows will be used to as an escape, and Oni manages to escape as well, using the flash. Everything just to be safe, and the culling will be released as well. Nothing will happen there.
Yeah, this is actually a great strategy coming from Pacific. After destroying that turret down in the bottom lane, they decided to rotate in the top lane, knowing that Cyrex would be freezing that lane because he needs farm and he needs to freeze that lane. So right now they're abusing the capability of their team to siege down this turret as well as gank in the other lanes. Kasi diba nakita natin, Skill was invading that jungle, so that's like a double diversion for Pacific, and really well executed early in this game for them right now.
Yeah.
They're just really dominating this game, and you know, yeah, so hurtful, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's
So
just super clean, and the rotations that they're doing is similar to what I've been seeing is international pro scene. Like once you get the bottom lane, you go the dual bot will go up top.
Yeah.
I've seen it, and they've played it beautifully, and I'm really impressed right now.
Yeah, and it's also a plus that Pacific has taken down the first tier turret of Naga right there because it gives it more space.
Oh, Senthier is in big trouble. 3-man shockwave, but that won't matter. Senthier will still fall down. And right now, Pacific just wants to disengage from all that.
Grabe. Wala akong masabi sa performance ng Pacific ngayon. It's super clean.
Yeah.
Like, they're not really making any mistakes as of the moment. It's just beautifully executed.
After top, they went mid. Yeah, same here. And 15 seconds, the dragon is gonna respond, but looks like they know what they can do. They know they can take this turret down. Orianna is so far away. This is keeping the pressure. And wow.
In 18 minutes into the game, they've already taken 5 turrets down, and looks like they would be taking this dragon as well. But I don't think, you know, it would be optimal if they would just back maybe. Oh no, they're actually gonna take this one. Yeah, they can actually. I thought they were like HP drop.
Yeah.
Because of that siege, but then they were still healthy enough to take this one down. So that's their third dragon, 18 minutes into the game. It's super early.
This is super clean.
Super early, super clean. This is so different from the Pacific last split.
Last
split. I mean, wow.
Yeah, I'm actually really amazed. Like, yeah.
Let's just admire. Let's just admire what Pacific is doing.
Look at the grass. You can, as you can see, Naga is like having a hard time keeping up with the rotations of Pacific.
Yeah. So this is not going as Naga's planned because of the being really ineffective. Still sitting at 0-0 at 90 minutes into the game. So I mean, by this time he should have gotten at least maybe 1 assist.
Yeah.
But they weren't.
Yeah, 19 minutes, man.
Yeah, 19. It's 9 minutes. Come on.
Yeah.
But you know, Maybe it's just because of Pacific really doing well in this game.
Yeah. And how fast they're doing their rotation, their decision making. Yeah.
Naga just can't keep up. Naga just can't keep up.
Yeah. So in terms of CS, this AD carry Cyrix is still, you know, catching up with the loss that he has.
Yeah, but then Tristana plus 5 turrets.
Oh, then is forced to use a flash explosive cast. Will save him right there. Nothing will happen much, but you know, they're playing methodically. They're slowly chipping down all the turrets Naga has.
Yeah, they're actually capitalizing on the fact that Tristana got buffed.
Yeah, they got buffed.
Yeah, she got buffed, man. She got buffed. So I don't know what. I mean, they're just gonna beat down this turret.
Yeah, and Maokai and Gragas are just there.
Yeah, they're just zoning Naga so hard.
not letting them do anything about it.
Yeah, and then Cynthia was just there. Okay, guys, hold on, I got this. But yeah, this would be a third-tier turret 20 minutes into the game. Oh, come on.
Oh, wow, the ball is right there. Megan's corner bomb being used by Big. And right now, he locks in Neve, and he might die from this. Flash will be used, and the kill will go to skill. Hecarim enters the fight as well. Absolute Zero will explode. 4-man, 5-man shockwave. That was beautiful, but no follow-up to the damage, and the resets from Luxuria are just too painful. And nobody died.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shockwave.
Yeah.
However, you know, Naga didn't have enough firepower to finish the job.
Yeah.
You can initiate all you want, but if you don't have the finishing skills, then it means nothing.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people from Pacific are very low, and Skill is in trouble. Will die from the auto attack from Daigo. A bit too greedy there, but you know.
Yeah, but I think it's, you know,
they have a bit of room for that.
have all the space
Yeah.
in the world to, you know, let that kill
Go.
to, you know, to let that kill go.
Wow.
I'm just amazed.
Same
21k. I mean, 21 minutes into the game, 10k gold lead, 3 dragon lead, 7 turret lead. You know, I think that one turret was just, you know, a force turret even.
Yeah.
Coming from Sentier, sacrificing their base. One Nexus turret as well as the inhibitor and third tier turret in the bottom side for that one tier 1 turret in that top lane, which doesn't really matter. I mean, if you would just pick one turret to push,
Yeah.
I'd pick mid lane, because mid lane first tier turret is the most important first tier turret.
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah, because, you know, I just really amazed.
Actually,
I just can't say anything. I just can't.
I
Yeah.
feel you, man. I feel you.
This
Yeah, they're playing it so well, so clean. I mean, you'd expect that once a certain team gets a lead, they're gonna be too aggressive, they won't be consistent.
Yeah.
But they're showing consistency.
But they're not throwing or anything.
Yeah.
They're just doing what they need to do. They're grouping up, they're trying to make plays, siege down turrets, and, you know, taking objectives.
Yeah.
And this is the dream of any support, that your AD carry brings the main ward as well. And the side ward.
Yeah.
Right? So they have enough space to do that anyway.
Yeah, they.
So, yeah.
So Lucian from Naga is right there at the base. So I think Naga wants to do something about this. They decide to back out from the Baron.
Yeah. So they didn't want to risk.
Yeah.
Too risky to do something, even though they have the lead.
Yes.
They know that, you know, there's still a possibility of Naga stealing that Baron from them, you know, mitigating their lead and maybe coming back from this game,
Yes.
which is maybe highly unlikely at this point, but it is still possible. So, you know, they decided to push. And yeah, I mean, they could have like, okay guys, let's just push. We can do this. Like, we have Tristana.
Yeah, we have Tristana, and that's it.
Yeah.
Body slam towards the Hecarim.
And Naga cannot do anything.
Yeah, because the minion wave from the bot lane is like rushing down, so hindi nila kaya talaga mag-def ng todong-todo sa mid lane.
Yeah,
They don't
plus
have
a
the
huge wave.
Yeah,
Top
huge
lane.
wave.
So,
Holy!
wow, this game is just super clean.
Yes, super. Like, I don't know, it feels like it's somewhat calculated, or like all the things that Pacific wished for like came true.
Yes, there was never a throw in this game. Like,
Yeah.
there was never a throwy moment. Maybe that one time when Dragon's walking, but I think that was just like, you know, no PGS team should have no kills
Yeah.
any game.
Yeah, okay, all set there. And Mega Inferno Bomb will activate. One member dead from Naga Esports. And the stack on the death here will activate. And now he's also dead. Two members from Naga gone. And this is a game, the cleanest game I've seen in the PGS at the moment.
Yeah, ever since last season. I mean, this might be the cleanest game for the PGS.
Yes.
That, I have seen.
Same here,
right?
man. Yeah.
It's just impressive execution coming from Pacific.
Yeah, wow, Pacific. Yeah.
Yeah, hands down, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Good,
even though
good
it was quite, one-sided,
Yeah.
I really, really liked the game because it was controlled. It was superb execution.
It was all about objectives, man.
Yeah, and look, Naga just had 1 kill.
Yeah.
And 1 assist.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
I don't know, man.
What?
It was, yeah.
Wow, I mean, I just... never mind.
So, yeah,
So
so
here are
as
the
you can
stats.
see here, ang ganda ng Gragas early game.
Yeah.
Talagang presence, yeah.
Grabe. They were just, they were able to capitalize on their picks, their sieging potential as well as their early game CC potential. And Naga just failed to drag this game longer than they expected, that they wanted it to be.
Yeah.
They weren't able to capitalize on that Nunu pick, and it just went bad for them. This
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, you're right. And gotta point out that Pacific knows how to keep leads.
Yeah, I mean, there was never a throwy moment in
Yeah.
that game. Impressive execution and performance coming from Pacific Esports in that game. So that would be 1-0
Yeah,
for
1-0.
Pacific. So there's still a second game.
Yeah.
We'll see how Naga reacts to this one.
And the code for match and win did not
Yes.
appear yet,
Yes.
right? Did not appear yet.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you know what's
know.
up. You know what's up.
Yeah, you know what's up, guys. So, next game. Ayan yung scores natin as of this moment. So,
Pacific Esports now has 1 point. Will they be continuing the streak, the beautiful execution that they did in Game 1?
Yeah.
Will it be carried out to Game 2?
Yeah.
Or will Naga show us something different?
yeah.
I'm really excited to see this.
I mean, the first match that we had rather was, one-sided, and then the next game was one-sided again. Pero Infused yun and Empire X exchanging dominating performances. So right now, I'm really excited for the next game.
Yeah, it's it.
Okay, so there we have it. So in a while, you're gonna witness we're gonna announce the winners first for our Watch and Win 2.0.
Can you do that again?
What?
Can you do that again for our viewers? The Watch and
Win 2.0. Damn it, Kairu! So anyway, we are going to announce the winners in a while. So again, 15 winners of the 150 RP. So each airing day pala ng PGS natin, that is 60 total winners of 150 RP.
So now we're ready to announce the viewers who won the Watch and Win.
There we go.
Okay, so
SKP1 Butaw.
Yeah.
And Boom Lord PH. Janjan Jack 117 Serum. 10 points to Gryffindor. Jardor Week Scad 1 Ice 2.0.
So we're also Admiral Bull, PF Vice Claw 1 HD Succeed. Finales Punkalin. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
so nostalgic. You bebe miss the heart. And THM, Mr. Nice Guy. So congratulations on winning 150 RP. Expect the 150 RP credited straight to your account within 2 weeks.
Yes.
And yes, so there we have it. Game 1 of the second match
for tonight. So don't worry, guys. There will be a match and win and a watch and win at our last game. So don't go away. Once again, this is me, GS Weekly, together with
GM Kairu.
So see you guys later.